Apparently, losing hasn't been kind to you.
I know. The loaf is looking exceptionally dry today. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay,
We're doing a quiz.
we got 2 new people in today. Sarita, making your debut in the BarDown quiz. Welcome.
Thank you.
Eric, you're making your quiz debut as well.
What is up?
Everyone knows you as a man with incredibly dusty gear.
You put a mirror visor on it and you can't get any dustier than that.
We're gonna get some new people in the quiz because we keep seeing the same faces at the end.
Yeah, Sarita, Eric, welcome. Hope you don't last long.
Oh, I was about to say, do you have any advice for them? But apparently you're just an absolute jerk.
Oh, Eric, you're not good, man. You got a lot to prove to us.
The topic for today, NHL trades.
What about AHL trades?
Not in this. This is almost like the TradeCentre version of the quiz.
Is it just trade deadline specific trades, or is it all trades?
Oh, Luca, that's a fantastic question. I'm so glad you asked that. Every trade is open for this quiz.
So, like, you can ask me about the time that Books got traded to the Rangers and led them to the Promised Land.
Yes, I can ask you that. How do you think you're gonna do?
Good.
Hope you watched a lot of TradeCentre in your past, because it'll help you for your future here.
Luca's gonna do unreal at this.
It's time to go over the rules. 10 questions. We got the bonus round in the middle. You get it right, you get that free strike. And of course, your very favorite, the one strike system.
I miss those 3 strike days.
And that final question, the final boss. It's insanely hard. Hope you don't get it right. This is unfortunately become too normal. I'm going to take my headphones off.
Mecca high, let's go! Sorry, G-Bone!
Pee Wee Herman?
That's my name.
That's not your name. Are you ready for this? Let's get this going. In the NHL, this historical transaction is simply known as the trade. You might be starting to notice a trend here. Question 1's been a little easier, so we can't have people leave and getting everything wrong, so...
Shout out Keyshawn and Sam. Wayne Gretzky?
Gretzky.
The trade involved Wayne Gretzky going to the Kings, where he met his wife, Janet Jackson, and the rest was history.
Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky. The trade.
Did you say Janet Jackson was Wayne Gretzky's wife?
Oh, no, I didn't mean to say Jeff.
I don't think that's who Wayne Gretzky married.
He went from Edmonton to LA. We saw tears. We saw a lot. We saw 30 for 30 for that too.
What if I told you that a country would fail to protect its greatest natural resource?
Like the biggest trade in all sports? When has the best player of all time gotten traded like that in the prime of his career after winning so much?
I was going to say, the winning part's probably pretty
Yeah.
key there. Babe Ruth was the only counter I really had for you there. That's your first one right. It's your first BarDown quiz question.
Put some tape on it, coach. Keep it for me later.
Question number 2. Now, we know that Lindros was paid huge money by the Flyers when they acquired him, but which eventual Hall of Famer did Philadelphia give up to get the Big E in the first place?
I think he would later play for Philly again in his career.
That's an easy one. Led to a nice cup run for Colorado.
Which Hall of Famer did they give up to get the Big E?
That is Peter Forsberg.
Peter Forsberg, baby.
Peter Forsberg.
Am I right if I say Peter Forsberg?
Peter Forsberg. I'm pretending to do the Forsberg.
It's hard to see while sitting down, but I understood from the arm action.
Yeah.
On to question 3.
Hey, that's my part, okay? We're moving on to question 3. Only 1 out of the top 5 all-time points leaders in NHL history has never been traded. Who is it?
Oh my God.
So we're looking for someone who's in the top 5 all-time scoring and someone who was never traded.
We already went over the fact that Wayne Gretzky was traded.
Yager has.
Did he sign with a different team or just played on one team his whole career?
I can't tell you any of that.
That's unfortunate.
What, are you new here?
Yeah, I was hoping you could throw me a bone.
Messier has.
I know Howe's in the top 5. I don't know if he was traded, though.
I can't even think of the top 5 right now.
I'm gonna go Gordy.
Gonna go with the late Gordie Howe.
Was it Gordie Howe?
Pavel Bure?
I'm going to go with Gordie Howe.
He played for 2 teams, but he was not traded to that other team. You are correct.
Yeah!
Okay, cool.
Absolute legend.
Absolute legend.
There's a good rookie performance here.
I failed the town of Erin. I failed this company.
It's okay. You know what? We're going to have you back at some point.
That was brutal. Everybody, thanks for your long-lasting 4 minutes of support.
Yeah, people were really looking forward to this debut. Grand opening. Grand closing. All right, moving on to question 4. At the time of Patrick Roy's trade from the Montreal Canadiens to the Colorado Avalanche, he was a 3-time Vezina winner and a 2-time Stanley Cup champion. So, you can see why the city of Montreal was rocked when Roy demanded a trade. What was the reason for Wad demanding a trade. Now, consider this almost like an essay question on an exam, where if you get most of it, I'm going to give it to you.
I need a passing grade.
A passing grade on this.
Well,
If I was to sum it up really short, he was left in net too long.
He was left in net.
he didn't get yanked.
Not enough ice time?
It's actually the exact opposite.
He allowed in the area of 10 goals, and he wanted to get pulled from the crease.
Hung out to dry.
He made a save, and then they cheered for him, and he did the whole like, hey, like look what I did.
Carey Price knows all about that too.
Yeah, he did that, which like I'm sure at this point Habs fans wish he got traded.
Left the net. Had an argument with somebody.
He went off, then went over to the president and said that he'd never play for the Canadians again.
Yeah.
The best part of this story, which I'm sure you'll enjoy as well, he went on to win the Stanley Cup with the Avs that year. All right, so you didn't make it all the way even to the bonus round, but, you know, that was a good first showing.
I have a puck. Coach, you got me ready? All right, I gotta go. Gotta hit the ice. He needs me.
Question number 5, one more, and we reach that sweet, sweet bonus round. Every hockey fan remembers where they were when the Subban-Weber trade went down.
I was at my grandfather's.
I was here.
That was
Yeah.
your first year here with us.
Yeah, I was.
I was there with you.
That was nuts.
That was just one of 3 major moves that took place in the space of an hour on June 29th, 2016.
I got this.
Chill.
I got this.
What other 2 events occurred in that same hour?
Very memorable day in the show.
One is going to break the hearts of Leaf fans everywhere, which I'm very happy for.
Luckily, this isn't as much of a soft spot anymore because obviously I was hoping Stammer was going to come home. He did not.
Stamkos re-signed with the Lightning.
That Stammer guy got a lot richer, signed an 8-year deal with the Lightning.
Obviously, the other big move was the one that most point to when they talk about Peter Chiarelli's tenure in Edmonton.
The worst trade in NHL history took place.
Hull for Larson.
Taylor Hall, Adam Larson, 1-for-1.
I'm not going to be mean to the Oilers anymore. You got rid of Peter Chiarelli. I hope you guys are on the up now.
Yeah, the Oilers stink.
Man, what a historical blunder. Guy won MVP when he left.
Yeah, that sucks, Edmonton.
Bonus round. If you made it this far into the video, we assume you like what you're watching. So do us a favor, hit subscribe, hit like, share the video with your friends, and also, why not give us a follow on Instagram?
DM us your videos. We'll post your stuff.
All right, here it is, the bonus question. You know how this works. 30 seconds once I'm done reading the question.
Wait, Eric doesn't know how that works. Explain it to him.
Eric's out already. Jaromir Jagr has been traded 4 times in his career. Name all 4 teams he was traded to.
This is one of your hardest bonus questions.
He was traded to the Panthers,
Panthers,
Washington,
Capitals,
Capitals.
New York, Rangers.
He was traded to the Rangers,
Rangers. This is hard.
You're running out of time.
and
There's a time limit on this. I usually never have to worry about that.
he was traded to the Bruins.
Bruins.
Pittsburgh? Did he get traded back to Pittsburgh? No, he didn't. He didn't. Calgary.
He got traded there? Come on.
No, he signed there.
Exactly. Enough.
Philly! Give it to me. Philly, give it to me.
Give you what? That's also wrong.
He's played for a lot of teams, though, because there's like Dallas and Pittsburgh in there as well. There's a lot of teams that you can stumble on.
I blew it!
Question 6. During his tenure as the GM of the Islanders, Mike Milbury had an interesting time on Long Island.
That's one way to describe it.
Yeah. Name 4 players that the Islanders dealt during his tenure that later went on to make it onto an all-star team. So yeah, they weren't all-stars when they were traded.
No.
Later in their career, they made an all-star team.
All right, so the first one I know for sure, Roberto Luongo. He started his career with the Islanders before being dealt to the Panthers.
Luongo.
Bobby Lou?
They're just like, we got one guy, I don't know if you know him, signed him for about 30 years. We're all good with goaltending.
He traded Big Z.
Chara.
Zdeno Chara was another. He went on to be a future Hall of Fame defenseman.
You're still missing 2. Will Jesse be dealt in the 11th hour out of this room?
Oh, okay, wait.
I can't believe I'm freaking right now. Alex McGillney?
What is that? Oh, you deserve to be eliminated for that
Who
one.
was it?
The final 2 happened to be in the same trade for Trevor Linden for the Vancouver Canucks. Shout out Grady, Vancouver District, and Kevin, Vancouver District. Todd Bertuzzi and Brian McCabe.
McCabe Bertuzzi?
Right now, I leave the room as a miserable failure.
Man, you're on to question 7. You have your strike intact.
I do.
I'm doing really well. I'm just saying.
I'm starting to lean into the hair angle here.
If I win this quiz, these hair ties are never going on my hair in this room again.
Here's question 7. Name 3 players who were traded the season after they won the Art Ross.
Huh.
That's so hard. I don't know.
No way. It's such a bummer. No way. You know, if you get this wrong, I'm just gonna be so mad at myself.
Oh, okay.
So Yager's one.
Yager?
That's correct.
I have to name all three, though?
I didn't say all three. There's not just three. I said name three.
How often does this happen? Stop doing that.
Wayne Gretzky.
Gretzky.
That's two.
Yes!
One more, and then I'm going on to question 8 with a strike still. That's nuts. I didn't think I'd be in this position. I feel like one of them's Martin St. Louis.
That's correct.
Art Ross Trophy winners.
Think you have superpowers? Just Dragon Ball Z it. You can start yelling now, and 6 quizzes from now, you'll be a Super Saiyan.
I'll finish powering up. I feel like I'm just gonna miss a really obvious one. Messier?
Looks like you just threw out your strike. Question number 8. If you watch enough TradeCentre, I promise you, there's no way you get this wrong. 2 players currently share the record for most times traded in NHL history. All you gotta do, though, is name one.
Dominic Moore.
Mike Sillinger.
You're very confident. Hopefully you got that swagger as you walk on out of this room. It's Mike Sillinger.
Well, there's 2. Who's the other one?
Brent Ashton. Get out of here.
How many times did he get traded? Was it 10?
It was 9 times.
Oh my goodness.
His hockey reference account says 10, but apparently the Guinness Book of Records says 9.
9 times? What the hell? He asked the GM if we should buy a house. Nope.
What's the local real estate looking like? You're talking renter's market, right?
Don't buy. Poor Mike.
But not poor you.
No, I'm going to 9.
You're going to question 9. All right, so no matter what the Oilers received in return for Gretzky, they were likely always going to be considered losers of the trade. But they did get one player who managed to score 100 points the following season. So who did the Oilers receive in that trade from the Kings that the next season he ended up scoring 100 points?
I don't even have a good guess for you, so I'm using my...
That's it, huh?
Yeah, I don't have a good guess.
It's Jimmy Carson. Okay, Luca, you've made it. We've arrived. The final boss.
I'm nervous.
You know how this works.
Yep.
Look to your left. Look to your right. Look to the center. It's time to fight. Multiple answers here. The more you get right, the better, because who knows, you might find yourself in a tiebreaker scenario. Here it is. Name 15 captains who were traded.
Holy crap, that's a lot of captains.
If you get one wrong, it ends.
Okay.
So I don't want you throwing out guesses.
No, I won't throw out guesses. Wayne Gretzky, Martin St. Louis.
That is correct.
Ryan Callahan, coming back the other way.
That's correct.
Ryan McDonough.
That is correct.
Eric Carlson.
Correct.
Eric Stahl.
Yep.
Shea Weber.
That's correct.
Jerome McGinley.
Yep. Keep going.
I'm at 8, I think. Toronto fans will love this one. Dion Phaneuf.
Yeah.
Ray Bourque, Avalanche. That one's an easy one. Joe Thornton. That's another one.
This question was not hard enough, apparently.
No, it was. I'm struggling a bit. Ilya Kovalchuk.
Yes. Screw this.
Jason Spezza with Ottawa.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This question was too easy.
I know a Sabre, Jason Pominville. He was one for sure. It wasn't Vanek, it was Pominville. Doug Gilmour, another Leaf. He was one.
Okay, first off, there's too many. I don't like that you're getting close and you're a closet Leafs fan. This is
I'm not a closet Leafs fan. Everyone knows Gilmour was traded. I'm pretty sure that's 15.
Oh my god.
Is it 15?
This guy's... This guy just swept the final boss. That might have been the weakest final boss question, but I mean, I asked it, and you got it correct.
Dude, 15 is a lot of captains.
It's a lot of captains.
I won!
Yeah, I'm actually speechless because this is probably the best performance I've seen in the quiz. This is most well-rounded. I'm usually mean here, and I really just feel like, oh no. Congratulations, Luca.
Thank you. It's the hair. I'm never tying the hair up. We got this. I missed you guys for so long.
It's a good thing you literally drive around with those in your car.
I don't. I keep them in the office, but they're finally coming home. Woo, I got all the gold. This is like when Chris Jericho beat Steve Austin and The Rock in the same night to become the undisputed champion. I am the undisputed champion. No one thought I'd get it done.
Did you just land yourself a hair sponsorship?
Don't need a trip to the beauty shop, 'cause I love what I got on top. It's curly and it's brown and it's right up there.